Well, welcome everyone. So what we're doing here today is for the last month, submissions have been open for a Draw This in Your Style challenge for Jake Posh here. And we've been seeing a lot of really good participation. And so today we're going to look over the entries and we're going to pick a winner. There's a few different prizes on the line here. I decided I was going to throw $100 at this thing. So I'm going to give $100 to whoever gets chosen. We also are offering stickers, cosmetic stickers that go next to your name here on the Discord. For anybody who's got a banana sticker, they get upgraded to a strawberry. And if you have no sticker at all, you'll get a banana to get on the tier list for accomplished artists here on the server. And then I want to start doing these every month. And I was given the idea that, hey, maybe whoever wins this gets to pick the character for the next month. So if you win this, then the community will be drawing your character in order to compete for their own shot at prizes next month, which would be really exciting. Jake, was there some other stuff that you were offering for the winner on this thing?
Well, I'm just reposting like top 5 on my actual Instagram page.
Okay.
I've been sharing everything in my stories, but
so you're gonna pick
my
5
limited
pieces
reach
today
to see that
as the top 5 to be shared. We're going to share that on the Huckleberry accounts as well. And then we need to pick a final number 1 winner for like the big prize.
Yeah.
And that's going to be up to you, I think, because I'm going to be here as a community leader. But honestly, since this is your Draw This in Your Style challenge, I think you should get the final word on who's going to get the big stuff. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. So I haven't looked through these too closely. I always want to have an authentic reaction whenever we're doing reactions. So we're going through.
Jake also has some on Instagram, people who may have not joined the server.
Oh my God. All right. Is there somewhere I should look for them on Instagram while we're pulling these up?
Yeah, if you just want to look at the hashtag under the original post, it's JakePosh2K.
Okay. Am I here? This is the beginning of this challenge here. We got a decent amount.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jelly Bears is the first.
Yeah, I think there's like 30 in the server, and then there was like 40 that I got tagged in.
Holy shit.
And some of those overlap, but it was a big participation that I didn't expect. I thought maybe I'd get like 20.
I mean, 20 is still pretty good.
Crazy. Yeah.
All right. So I'm at the post. Draw This in Your Style. Oh, Jake Posh 2K. This one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on, Instagram. Let's do this right. All right. Where do you want to start?
Yeah. Just start let's start in the server.
Okay, great. Jelly Bears first. Very nice.
This one, yeah, I've seen a couple of these. I definitely saw the first one. This is so cute. I love this one.
And right out of the gate, too. I love the enthusiasm.
Yeah. It was so fast. It's like, what?
Jackalax is doing daily pieces. And so Jackalax reserved a day just for you here doing this like really weird monster version. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's not his actual submission. He has an actual submission.
Oh, there's a even more actual submission? Okay, great.
Yes. It's more of a secondary submission.
I should be pulling these up one at a time. Sushi shot. Very cool.
Yeah, I really like how they integrated it into the almost like a tail for the cloak. Very cool.
Yeah, I've never participated in a Draw This in Your Style challenge before, and it was fun looking through these in part because I was like, oh, you can really swap these up.
Yeah, I like Draw This in Your Styles because you can really just take motifs and run with it. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people thought out of the box here, or like integrated their own design sense. Just like made smart decisions. It was really cool to see. It's cool to see. And I love this kind of like League of Legends spread.
Yeah, Red Blue's got the splash art version, but also done in kind of like an animated style. So how are we going to judge this? Oh, then Jackalax has the official version. This is like the gritty Snyderverse DCEU.
That was still an early submission. That is not the.
That's not even the final submission. Oh my God.
It's not the final.
Squeezing the content out of this. Oh, Daniel's coming in with the traditional. I love seeing when people do traditional takes on challenges like this because I'm like a digital hater, even as a professional digital artist. I love seeing people's pencil drawings.
Yeah, this is really fun. It's got like Victorian vibes almost. Took like the steampunk aesthetics and ran with it.
And Daniel's already a past banana winner, so
Ooh,
there's a few people here. Jack Lax as well, also banana winner. So we got some banana winners here that have the possibility of getting upgraded to a strawberry, which is exciting to see.
this
Keiku.
was just adorable.
I love the face. The rendering on the face is really cool.
I did see this one. I was like very awestruck that someone did like a kind of a comic panel.
That's a really cool idea.
Character.
Haley
Yeah.
W. Very interesting to do like a snippet, like it's a speculative comic. That's really a super interesting take.
I love how like wonky all the line art is too. That's right up my alley.
Rick BW doing a really intense, like super textural piece here.
It's like almost like you're seeing her in black light.
Oh yeah, or like echolocation or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read Elizabeth. It's nice to see more pencil entries. How
That's very
you getting a little dirty with all of the smudging and stuff. This is how all of my pages look when I start spending time with stuff. It's all smudges, kind of like the look. It was another sort of splash art style with the style of the colors as well as like the super like landscape format. Reminds me a lot of League.
This is like a huge hood too. It's very cool. You could fit a family in there.
I like the idea of making the whole hood super big. Oh, Rick BW's got another one. Got a few of them here. A bunch of different takes.
Whoa.
There's an arch. This is the Lantern Wielder's arch nemesis.
Oh. That's cool.
Vane's trying to not overwork it. This is how I like doing them with like the painterly background like this.
Yeah.
Same instinct I had. So, what was the background for this character? It seemed like you made this up specifically for this challenge.
Yeah, I just wanted something kind of like open that people could interpret. She could be like a superhero, like a post-apocalyptic scavenger, etc. She could be a villain, really anything.
Interesting. Oh, I hadn't even thought about making her villainous.
Yeah, I had a sketch where she was eating the moths that I almost I almost got to finish. I can post that later on, but yeah, I just wanted to like kind of do it less traditional in like the sense that you're seeing the character. It would be like more of a close-up view.
Interesting. I really like this one from Teal. It's a really dynamic shot. Lots of movement.
Yeah. This one was very cute.
Yeah, Reverend
like
did a great job on
the
this.
moths too, and then even the circlets on the belt. They're echoing that kind of swirl on the lantern. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I like how chunky it is. I feel like everything, a lot of stuff I've been seeing on the internet is like all anime girls, and so like seeing people go back to something that's more stylized and chunky is like a real breath of fresh air for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ithun. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, I saw this one. I really liked the just the raw pencil sketch for this one, and it turned out so good.
Yeah, the coloring almost looks like watercolor, but is it? You think it's like digital color over pencil?
I believe so. I would think so.
I love the swirly smoke stuff. This is one of my favorite things to throw in a painting. I don't know why I didn't take this direction. And then like the really long, extended version of the cloak, turning it, instead of having it be like this.
Yeah, more of a gown.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, Ethan's typing said it's mixed media.
Mixed media.
Ooh. Does that mean it's mostly
Pencils,
traditional?
watercolor, and more pencils.
Whoa, it's not digital? That's crazy. It's got a really clean finish that I thought it was digital. This one's awesome.
Oh, mega.
It's like right up my alley with that cyan, glowy bits.
Yeah, I love how reflective the metal looks and the way, I don't know, the pattern of light in this is like really appealing.
Yeah, it's got like really strong shadow and light shapes if you squint.
Yeah, but intermixed with this like really precise line drawing.
Yeah,
It's a cool look.
it's a good one.
And then Jack Black's coming in with what, like the fourth post?
I believe this
that's
was
the
the final one.
with, like,
For real,
big
final
moth
one.
behind her.
Oh yeah, the giant moth. That's a cool concept. To have her be like have a giant moth familiar that she's commanding with the lantern. I also like the take of making like all the fur, the moth fur, like exaggerating the costume by adding those elements. This is something I feel like I never give myself permission to do whenever I'm drawing somebody else's thing. I always want to do like the perfect version of it. You know, that's like their intent rather than take my own take. But then people like Jack Black inspire me to go, you know, you can run with it a little bit.
You can mess it up
Yeah.
in like a good way.
Yeah, fuck it up. H. Eagle's got a very charming little drawing here.
It is charming.
There's a real authenticity here that I really appreciate.
She seems to be making potions.
Yeah, out of some mushrooms, maybe.
Yeah. A little bit of a witch character vibe. That's cool.
Eno with the mature, dark, and moody take,
Yeah, this one's nutty.
like a paranormal investigator.
Ooh, that's a good angle for her, like a medieval paranormal investigator. And the moths to later way.
Medieval paranormal investigator is a really good idea. What if there was like a Dark Souls, but it was a cop show?
Yeah. Or like Sherlock Holmes Bloodborne.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Yeah, B said that this one goes hard. They already racked up a lot of emojis on here. Very nice.
Yeah. I was seeing that.
Wagyu with really strong painting here. This is definitely more on the superhero vibe. I hadn't even thought to take it that way until like you just mentioned it now. But this one definitely feels like the most superhero version that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you strap on like thematic elements onto someone with goggles and a cape, you're eventually going to get a superhero. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I like put cloth on all the characters, so it's like cape. I mean,
oh, true. Yeah.
It seems like a fairly obvious conclusion. Oh, yeah. Pine was showing this to me. He's like, oh, I'm going to do the challenge. I was like, okay, do the challenge. He's like, came back an hour later. He's like, I've done the challenge. I'm like, did you post it? He's like, I think so. I'm like, you think so?
Yeah, this is so solid.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's
very satisfying to look at.
And so this is him, I think, rushing it even. He was just speeding. He's a speedster when it comes to making charming little pieces of art. I love all the hatching. I love the style. He's always super good at simplifying stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I could imagine this even as something like a woodcut.
Yeah, that's initially what I thought. Especially with like the decorative borders.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Nicole. It's really the dark atmosphere is really working for me in this one.
Yeah. Really highlights a lot of the work they did on the face.
Mm-hmm. And this one sucks. That's mine.
Yeah, it's kind of mid.
Yeah, definitely not gonna win. So we can skip right past that. But I would say I was like I really wanted to do this. I was like pressuring myself, like, okay, don't blow it. Like, keep an eye on the deadline. Get it done a little bit early. As you can see, I didn't upload it the day before, but I got it a few days in early because I was like, don't blow it. Because I really wanted to participate in this. Because instead of it being like a challenge where I tell people what to draw, like I feel like it's dumb for me to like make up the brief and then do it myself. Maybe not, but like in this case, I was like, oh, I really want to participate in this because it's a fun group activity. It's better for me if I could. It's fun group activities I can participate into also. I also typically like this rather than do my like typical style. I used to do a lot of like cute chibi things for work and whatnot, and I really like Psychonauts. And
Yeah, that's immediately what I thought. I love that game.
I was thinking of like different ways of pushing it further, but I'm like, I want it to kind of hold together. I kind of want to try to do a good job, but also push it a little bit. So there's some push and pull there. But as far as not having done a style like this in a long time, I was happy to like take a first dip back into it and have something that's more playful. I don't think people would have realized this is from me if my name wasn't on it. But yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I can kind of tell because like the color work, but that's about it, you know?
yeah. But I had a blast working on this. I was just hanging on the server, poking away at this one day. I got a lot of it done. I hope you like it.
I love it, man.
Yeah,
Very
it's good. Great. Screens. Another OG hangs out here a lot. Really cool piece. Super good dynamic pose. Tons of personality in the face.
I really like how it's breaking out at the border.
Oh, yeah.
Very satisfying.
There's like two borders also, and it's breaking out of both of them.
Yeah, yeah. There's a like decorative, and then there's like an actual canvas border.
Mm-hmm. Add. Ooh, boy, this is a strong one. This one's making a play. This one's making a play for getting picked. Really, really strong drawing. Lots of attention paid to the creating a really clean render. And you know they're ready to get featured. They got their socials right there on the front of it.
Oh yeah, I love that they placed her in like kind of this wasteland environment. Just like weird, sketchy spires.
Yeah, a
Very
lot of people
satisfying.
put her underground or like in dark, but I like the desert environment feels very suiting for this character.
Yeah, when I was originally drawing her, I was kind of imagining her going around like ruins, uh, just like a classic Jake thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see her in just a bunch of environments. I think that's one of the reasons this was like pretty successful. That she's pretty approachable as a character.
Yeah, there was a lot of flexibility to how to interpret it and like what kind of setting she would be in, or even time period or genre.
Ooh, that's interesting.
My
They
Kong.
made they made the hook for the lantern like kind of like a moon shaped object, which is like that's kind of what it is, but like taking that motif and like pushing it. Is
Oh
cool. And
wait,
then
I
you
see
can
it.
see the yeah.
Oh, that's a really good idea. And then having it as a lapel pin on the hood as well.
Oh yeah, and then there's a big moth in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, there's a
nice
lot
and
of
sweet.
extra storytelling being added in that suits the character really well. Trisagion. This is another one I like a lot. The
Yeah,
mothwing textures are so hard to draw and are so cool. And to see that be like a really big feature of this is super appealing to me. All the pattern work, the repeating chains, and like the squiggle patterns inside the lantern, and then all the moth feathers. Like even though the piece is largely textural, it still feels like it's got like a lot of mood and an atmosphere and storytelling in it, even without showing much of the character, which I think is really cool play.
I love how they framed it inside the lantern as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh
cool.
yeah. The lantern inside of a lantern, this kind of recursive thing. I didn't even realize that at first. That's really cool. Oh, here's a really different take. Really strong drawing from Monopold. And then instead of it being a simple moth, they've got this like kind of moth dragon. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the brush symbolism is. Did they just like paint that pattern on the moth?
I don't know. There's really a lot of creative liberties taken here to make with like changing the cloak into a big hat. Like I was wondering how far could you push the floppiness on that hood? And I think Monopole has put us all to shame as to like how far you can push
Yeah,
it. Like at
yeah,
what point is it keep pushing it, it actually breaks? Is a question I'm always asking when it comes to design. And to see somebody take it 20 times longer than you would think would be the longest it could go is super fun. I love it.
really satisfying composition too. Just
Yeah. And then really,
detail.
really tight rendering, you know, really good lighting on the costume overall, and like nice clean features on the face. It looks really good. Alejandro didn't finish. Sad. Oh, sorry,
I
Alejandro.
love this.
This is the deadlines back here, and this is Alejandro being chased around by them.
Uh,
It looks good, man. Sorry you didn't get a chance to finish it as much as you wanted. Gorlanes, I see you around all the time. I should figure out how to pronounce your name someday. This is a really cool drawing.
ooh,
You could just say Growl.
Growl?
It's short for Gray Alien.
Short for what?
Gray Aliens is how she came up with her name.
Gray Aliens. Grail. Okay.
aliens.
Really cool drawing. Very edgy. Feels very 90s cool, which you don't see a lot of these days.
Yeah,
It's like
very,
underworld vibes with the black leather.
Yeah.
And like the you know, the intense face and the dyed hair.
and the abs.
Abs, yeah.
Abs were essential.
And
for
Andrea
Retro Girls.
pointed out the glow in the hood. She really likes that.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That's a cool little addition, like creative addition.
It frames it really nicely.
And the glowing hand as well. It's got ghost powers.
Ooh, that's interesting to think about. Like, if it's not the lantern, but it's her.
Yeah, Delia's got, I think,
This one is so
maybe
cute.
the cutest one so far. Like, I love how adorably simplified the face is, and like how she's just like enjoying all the moths. Like, she's bringing them around with the lantern. She's just like loving the moths.
It feels like what's the game? It Takes Two.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could fit in that world. She looks kind of like a little puppet. Very
We
cute.
found a giant moth outside my house, and this is my wife's face finding a moth.
Aw.
It's just chilling on a tree outside. It's like 6 inches wingspan. It's huge. Pukao. Wow, another really unique personal style. I'm getting so spoiled here. I'm used to seeing everyone's art on Instagram and on Twitter these days all being like a very stock kind of anime style. And it is so
Yeah.
refreshing to see everyone coming in here with their own personality. Like all the styles for this are so, I mean, I draw this in your style challenge. I did not realize the potential of getting to see like so many cool, unique, different takes. Like people showing off what they bring to the table here. I really love
I love how
the
they
drawing
do
on
his
this cloak
face,
here.
too. Yeah, it all just feels like very real. Like you can reach out and touch it.
Yeah, it's super tactile.
Yeah, that's a word.
Envy fish.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a cute
got like a
moth.
little Hollow Knight moth.
Yeah, that's ringing a bell for me. I love Hollow Knight. I love this cute little guy back here. He's kind of stealing the show. Wastrel.
Ooh, I like that the antennae are coming out from under the hood.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there's a ton of personality here. Just on top of like a great amount of rendering. It's great to see them like just digging in and doing a ton of painting on this. Like a really ambitious lighting. Very cool.
They also like thought out the costuming, like how things would intersect,
Yeah.
and like how the actual fabric would interact with each
Yeah,
other.
like all the overlapping on like the belts and the layers of fabric and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something I did not knew because I kind of just like threw the cloak on top of her. I was like, figure it out.
Here I was thinking that there was a order to the madness. I'll
Absolutely.
know
not.
better for the next one. Lay.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, really detailed face. Very cool. League of Legends has really popularized this kind of landscape character art, I feel like.
yeah,
And like I've hated on like the standard splash art style over and over again, but like seeing somebody take their really personal take on this format Like a style that you would never see Riot using, but like in this format is making me realize that maybe there is opportunities here that are really cool.
It just feels so much more cinematic than like art, you know?
Yeah. Michael Howell.
Yeah, this one's killer. I saw this one this morning.
Oh, look at the cool broken moon in the background.
Yeah, if you go to the next one, he added text.
Oh, so cool. Oh man, there's lore.
There's lore, dude. It's crazy.
I love it. Yeah, Michael Howe is totally taken over this character. It's their character now.
It really is. I surrender.
Oh, Laura. Oh my god.
This one's nutty.
I love it. I love
Like
the expressive hands. I love the expressive face. All the doodads. Oh my god, I love a good doodad.
the doodads are so satisfying. They like injected their own design sense into like the actual costuming. Very, very cool.
To me, the chain was just a pain in the ass. Like it was like an obstacle to get overcome. Just because like drawing chains is like so annoying. But to make it like a feature where each chain link is a little decorative piece with even more decorative pieces hanging off and so much care being put onto the physicality of each of the links.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that like you wouldn't ever be able to commission an artist to do. Like you could ask them to do it all day, but unless they like actually love the process of it, you're never going to see it in their art. Like it's great to see the love in the art when somebody is like bringing their own fascination into it and really making it their own. It's really strong. It also reminds me of Yoshitaka Amano, which I know everyone's a fan of. It's like passé to say you love his work, but it reminds me of it a lot in like the best ways.
Yeah. Love the face paint. How they're using like the blue all over from her hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a smart piece, dude.
I mean, it's smart, but also like there's a lot of care in it. There's a lot of love in it that I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like the goggles with the pattern on it remind me of like a pair of weird raver goggles I had in the early 2000s.
I love how the trail is following the canvas.
Yeah, there's so much life in the sort of energy trail here. It's got this really clear sense of like acceleration through it.
And there's like maybe a hint that she's got moths living in her cloak because it's glowing.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. The moths are all sort of underneath there. That's a really cool idea.
All of these ideas, I'm like, damn, I wish I did that initially with the character. But it's kind of like a catch-22 because if I did do that, then these people wouldn't have these ideas.
I know. Well, I mean, art is a collaborative exercise, whether or not you're participating in a community event or whatever. Like we're all inspired by each other, and you know, there's nobody's just inventing art from scratch. It's this thing where we're all kind of taking something and building on top of it. And to do it explicitly in this, like I am falling in love with Draw This in Your Style challenges through these entries. And then the last one here on the Discord is Moon Peanuts with a really strong drawing, really careful rendering, very nice entry.
Oh yeah, this is good.
It is good.
Love the colors. It brought life into the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was kind of like a little bit drab.
So we got 58 posts on here. Some of them are repeats. So we'll skip over the repeats. Speaking of Psychonauts, this whole spindly leg with the curly toes thing, very Psychonauts-like to me. I love this style from Osprey.
Ognin Spjorn. This is the guy I was talking to you a while ago that I was gonna like steal his shit.
Oh yeah.
But then like befriended him. Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, is there work in progress shots or ooh zoom out? I like this even more now. I liked it before when it was just they were just kind of floating, but the composition and staging of this figure is even better now. Very cool. And then the texture of the mark making, this scribbliness being used to make a kind of surface texture. Oh, I love that. It reminds me of Gawky She's the one I think of when I think of this kind of knobbly mark making. I've always loved that look. And there's a there's a plug for the Patreon.
That's funny.
Nice. Oh, and getting the likes, bringing the likes in, very cool.
This
Dove
one's really
Artkin.
satisfying.
Oh my god, the painting on the face here is so strong.
There's a lot of whimsy in this piece. Unbridled whimsy.
Vanilla Rush. I love this version of the costume.
Yeah, the idea that the cloak can be like a cave for the moths, a habitat for them. Mm-hmm. I saw a lot of people playing with that. I think this is like the best example of that. Like they pushed it the farthest to that idea. Cool.
This uses a lot of silhouette ideas that I like also fall back on, and so this is like a style that I'm really digging. Harley Austin.
I love how dark the lantern is. It just like really pushes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's this sense it's like heavy and dark, and it's like it's an interesting contrast with this like more whimsical figure. Oh, I see. They're like posting along with the original. It's a really strong drawing. I really like the personality of this character here. It reminds me of Fable.
Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely see that.
Oh, here's a really unique take.
Yeah, this one's
Murmurian
really
Moon.
interesting.
All in Russian. I keep stumbling across really interesting Russian artists over the last year or so. And there's the moon motif has like been completely taken over the chain and the pendulum.
Just pushed all the way.
Mm-hmm. I like the idea of the magic being portrayed as a series of pattern work, like 2D pattern work, rather than trying to make it kind of like diegetic.
Yeah.
Very artsy decision. And I'm always in love with that. Zerdos art going, I think this might be the darkest one.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like intensely dark fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like 2000s in the best way.
Yeah. It reminds me of that new game, Lords of the Fallen.
Ooh, yeah.
Steph Stuff art.
This one is charming.
It is very charming. Yeah, the mark making style of like the rough ink and like the simplified face. It's such a winning look.
Yeah, especially when you add like just a little bit of lighting.
Mm-hmm.
It really ties together nicely.
Art of Philip. My first ever entry for a Draw Us in Your Style challenge. You have
Awesome.
changed the trajectory of Philip's art career here.
I love that they have the moth tail on the cloak.
Oh yeah. It's the character's really been transformed into much more of a moth-like figure here. Very nice.
This is the first kind of like male-leaning entry as well.
I've had some of them leaned a little bit male, and this one feels like it's leaning all the way into it.
Okay. Yeah,
But,
I think so too.
I mean, the figure's a little androgynous, which I always go for. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Momochi draw trying to take Delia on in the cute territory.
Yeah.
Rounder and softer. It's an arms race now.
I do think Delia wins the 1v1 though.
Oh, you think so?
Just like overall like composition, charm.
Mm-hmm.
This one's cute, but like the other one's like real and cute, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Like it feels authentic. I think this one doesn't, but
Dibujara. Very close to the original feel. Sticking very close to the original pose, original style. This is how I always feel whenever I'm trying to do one of these. There's a real desire to stay faithful to the artist's original So you can feel the respect coming off of it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ooh, another black and white one.
Yeah,
Oh,
this was
whoa.
crazy.
They've gone full lizard mode.
Yeah, they've gone full lizard mode. They have like spectral wobblies. I don't
They're
even
like
know
claws, but
what to
also like
call them.
fungus and tentacles and stuff. Like
This is
amorphous
what
shadow
Lovecraft was
monsters.
talking about. Like it's beyond my knowing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I like that the personality of the character's been maintained, but they feel like they've been brought back to kind of like Edo period Japan with like
Yeah, that's what I
the
was thinking as
straw
well.
cape and everything and the hat with the flaps on it. Really inventive. Oh man. Talk about
This
charming.
one's
Claudis Arts and
yeah.
Crafts. Mega charming entry.
It's it feels very storybook illustration.
Yeah, but there's also just like it feels like a genuine enthusiasm. I feel like the way that this
Yeah.
character is kind of posed to be like she looks so excited and enthusiastic, but it's like it kind of pours over into the style as well.
Yeah. I would agree.
Mhm. Really super simple one. Kick this out the 11th hour. No,
Oh,
Noah
yeah.
Stales calling it like it is.
I love the patterning behind it. How they like kept faithful to the design of the character,
I
but like
actually really like
they're
this
inventive with
composition a
the.
lot,
I do too.
even though it's very, very done very, very quickly. Oh my god, what a good drawing! So cool.
Yeah, this one is really satisfying.
Moji NV. Love the line art
Yeah,
and the color palette too. I really feel like this is a bid for like making this character feel at home inside of like a JRPG, which
yeah,
I've got a soft spot for. Gotta say, I feel like this is like one step towards making it like a really cool pixel art character. And this is like the version you see in the instruction manual.
yeah. I can see how they put a lot of care into the cloak as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just the whole drawing just feels very authentic.
Oh man, I love the style on the face here. K. Olera.
Yeah, this one is intense and cool.
Yeah, very cool. It really feels like it's all about that style in the face. I think it's really nice. Oh wait, we saw this one. I think this is the last entry. We're ending on the most anime girl note of all of them. LA Braveheart. The only person among all these entries brave enough to just turn it into an anime girl.
That's so that's so funny.
When everyone zigged, LA Braveheart zagged. It's cool.
Mm.
I love that we got such an incredible diversity of styles, and that we're finishing off on this like very mainstream, very wonderfully drawn piece here. Man, you really had a lot of people flock to you on this. Must have really vibed
Yeah,
with the original design.
yeah. Very excited.
I'm so glad you asked to collaborate with Huckleberry to do this because this is just such a wonderful collection of entries. Where do you want to start judging it?
I don't know,
Did you
dude.
make any notes? I didn't make any notes. I didn't want to
I
like.
didn't. I didn't make any notes because my iPad was charged.
All right,
uh,
we gotta start somewhere. We gotta
okay,
start somewhere.
let's do like a top 10
Top
first,
10. Okay.
and then top 5 gets stickers. Top 1 gets the money shot.
Money shot. Let's not say that again.
Top top top,
All right.
top
Do
1
you
gets
have anybody
the prize.
you've commented? I know you've looked over a lot of these before because I'm seeing your comments on Instagram and stuff. Any of
Yes.
them out of the Instagram that you want to set aside and set on like the big pile? There's a few of these that I'm like I
Yeah,
would love
I
to just
really
have
like
on
the
the
one
big list.
we talked about, the JRPG. Like that's the one that immediately stands out to me.
Okay, so we're gonna add a emoji.
Yeah, now that my iPad is charged, I'm checking. I do like this that lizard one. Very interesting. I don't
Let's
know if it's
see.
a top 10.
Irene? You already said it, so I'm adding it to the list of Zoomy Tales. All right.
Um,
Um,
and then while we're on Instagram, I think
I think
Michael, Howe, and Laura, Swoo Rats. I
I don't
do
remember
think
the names.
Augie is the go one more over. Nope, nope, the orange one.
The orange one. Oh,
Yes,
Swoo Rats. Yes. Oh my god.
this one just gives it such like a legendary feel.
Oh, totally. So
Yeah,
I
I
got
think that's Laura, and she did both the Instagram post and she posted on the
Yeah,
Discord.
and then Michael Howe, you said?
yeah, the comic one.
Oh, the comic one, yeah.
Oh shit, that comic one too.
Oh, you were thinking about a different comic one? I did mix them up.
No,
The
no,
comic book one.
both.
The other comic book one.
Yeah, the comic book one and the comic one, I think, are both in top 10. Those are both such interesting entries.
So we got Michael Howe did the more edgy comic book one, and then we have this more indie feeling one from Haley W.
Yes.
Making a comic book is not going to be a free pass to just like get on the short list for this in the future. This is a Jake Posh judged thing. So do it if it's your voice, if it's your style. But yeah, don't try to create a meta for this. Is all I'm saying.
I just wouldn't like have imagined someone would do like a comic entry for
Yeah.
it.
There's a lot here that I would want to shortlist, man.
I know, man.
Any other ones you want to pull off the Instagram?
I think Augie's, Ogden's for sure.
I thought so because you were like talking about how, he's an inspiration, and you became friends, and it's like, yeah, that's like pretty strong, and that's a really strong entry.
I just don't want it to feel like favoritism.
We can add whatever we want to this list or whatever. There's not a process for this, but we're gonna have to like get 5 of them at the end. But this first round of edits is like not a binding arrangement here.
Oh, I just got one. Someone just posted one.
Someone just posted one. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think we might have to allow it. Oh, there's a few that I hadn't seen before. Okay, Plenty has this one here that has got this like very like something that looks a little bit more like comic book shading.
Yeah.
Really incredible rendering on the face. I love the treatment on the antennae here and the armor piece.
Robert Wooten.
And then we got another one here that we didn't see, a kind of sexy cat burglar from Violet's Vision.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fun.
And then we got another one here, Just Drawings Honey has a really cute, very like Christmassy looking version as well.
It does feel like Christmas.
Oh my god, you guys are pouring them in at the last minute. It's not making our job any easier.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Shortlisting. Anybody else you want to add to the short list from the Instagrams?
For the Instagram, I do not believe so. I'm just looking at the last. Got the JRPG one. Oh, Dovartkin. The one that's kind of full of whimsy. I think I said filled to the brim with whimsy or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I love
is
the
that
painting on
5?
this one. That's 7.
Jeez.
All right. We haven't even gotten into this back onto the Discord.
Oh, this is rough. Okay.
Yeah, this is not an easy task.
Just everyone killed it consistently.
I mean, I should do some shout outs here. I really do like Trisagions. And then right underneath Monopolds also. I'm going to add those for consideration. Not that I'm the judge in this thing. That. I'm just saying they should get some shout outs.
I like the piece. Is that how you pronounce that? The one you were saying is kind of like noir.
Gotta find it. Oh, Eno. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I gotta throw Jack Lack in there.
Yeah, it's hard to leave Jack Lack out because we got to see a lot of Jack Lack art, but it continues to be quite excellent. Probably because he's making so much of it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I really like Athune's piece also. I'm adding Athune's piece to the collective list here. Yeah. I feel like this is an opportunity for me to like just give people some props, like unofficially. I'm going to take it.
Yeah, and I have no object permanence, so I immediately forget. It's really good entries.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the long list, and now we need to sort of say that we're not adding any more to the long list. Oh, we got to add Pine. Sorry. Pines is... Yeah, we have to add Pines. Even though he didn't spend much time on it. Oh, and add. We have to add too.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's the long list. I think, unless there's more you want to add, because we can.
I think we add Wens at the end here.
Oh, Wens? Yeah, sure. Anybody else want some like?
I'm doing a once over. One more. You got Trisagion.
Yeah, I added Trisagion. Yeah, Trisagion.
Don't need this Moorbacher guy.
No, I was not making it for consideration. I was just having fun.
No, I got you, man. It is fun. I think that's
okay. So that's the long list. All right. Now what
was that? 13.
I think we got 13. I'm gonna break them down into little questions here. Okay. 12. No, 15. Yeah, 15. We need to remove 10.
We need to remove
Either
10.
We need to pick 5 or remove 10.
I think picking 5 feels better.
Picking 5 feels better. Who do you want to like move up to the winner's circle here? And I don't want to influence this at all. This is all you. So I'm going to mute myself and try to eat the sandwich while.
The Trisagion is the correct pronunciation.
Trisagion. Just doing one more once over. I'm going to write down.
What's the first one that jumps to your mind? Hey, you're like, I couldn't live with myself if this person wasn't on the list.
Oh, Laura's.
Laura's? Well, congratulations, Laura. You are one of our 5 finalists.
That means Laura automatically get the banana sticker, right?
Oh, I think
yes.
Yeah, I think anybody who gets the 5 finalists.
Oh yeah, anyone who
the $100 and like the ability to like be the subject to the next one, that's just for the top 1 winner, but we can give out 5 banana stickers. We haven't been giving them out for a while.
I thought in the original post actually banana stickers are anyone who tagged on socials.
Really? No, I thought it was just winners.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think
let me.
It's top 5. We get banana stickers.
Let me check here.
It says banana stickers.
Oh, it says on your post every entry will get shared on his feed, and a winner. Let's see. Oh, and winner will get a special roll with a fruit sticker next to their name on the server. New winners will get a banana sticker. Okay, yeah, so it's the winner.
And that was before we started making the tiers. So now people who have banana stickers can get a strawberry.
Okay.
So, okay. So Laura's on the list. Who else do you like, man?
It sucks because like these like some of my top picks are like right next to each other in the in the channel.
Mm-hmm.
I think Michael Howe, the comic book
All right.
one.
So to confirm, the top 5 do get stickers or sticker upgrades.
Sticker, or I mean, they get moved up the sticker ladder.
Mm-hmm.
So we got
I think Manifold is up there.
Nice, congratulations, Manifold.
It's just a strong one, dude. All around solid.
I feel like I added Manifold to the list.
I think you did. Object permanence again.
Yeah, I'm also struggling to like which name, because I'm like, this is my first introduction to a bunch of your art, which is fun. But it's also this one. The artistry on this is just so strong.
That's 3, correct?
That's 3. So you only get to pick 2 more off of this list to be able to feature as one of the 5 winners. If it's any comfort, all judging on all creative endeavors are totally arbitrary, and you don't need to justify that you're like, this is the best one. You just need to pick it. And the picking alone is like a thing. It's not a judgment that it's a better or it's a worse piece. And so anybody who doesn't get picked is not like worse at art or whatever. It really is just like picked by Jake Posh or not picked by Jake Posh today, you know? And I think everybody I've had guest judge has always talked to me afterwards about their instant regrets. Because it's just like, you like different things for different reasons. And so it's like, it's not a grand sweeping judgment. It is a little arbitrary, but also kind of exciting in that way. Because it's random.
I know, someone's typing in challenge final.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. A new message. Submission. Avalon. Well, thank you for submitting, Avalon. I appreciate it. It's good. It's a cool start to a piece. Didn't manage to finish it up. Just fell asleep. It's okay, man. Appreciate you contributing. Okay. Very cool.
Sleep is usually more important.
Feel free to finish it. And I mean, it's cool to see whether it's getting picked or not. All right. 2 more. Okay. Picked for no reason in particular.
I put Ithune in there with their traditional.
Nice. Ithune with the upgrade.
Ithune's going up to strawberry tier.
Ooh, that's cool.
And then the last pick.
My gut tells me to go with Hallie's.
Hallie's.
This other comic entry.
Congratulations, Hallie. So that's our winner circle right there.
The wobbliness of it.
Laura, Michael Howe, Manifold, Ithune, and Haley W. Congratulations, all of you. Everyone who submitted is a winner in my book, but you guys are winners in the official record here. And then number 1, who are you picking as our top winner? First place.
Just looking over all the entries and also taking into consideration the emoji concentration and like the kind of listening to the people. It's got to be Laura, man.
It's got to be Laura.
So good.
I love Laura's piece. So Laura, congratulations. You won $100. And I hope that you would like to be the subject of our next Draw This in Your Style challenge, because I would love for you to work with me on having your character be featured for this next month. And we get we get a bunch of entries for you, and we'll bring you out, and you can judge them, whether it's on voice or if you don't want to do voice, we'll figure it out. But I'll be in. If you're not in chat right now, I'm gonna DM you right now, and I'm gonna DM all the winners, and let them know, and we'll get those fruit upgrades going. Oh, Laura is also getting an upgrade on the fruit. Let's see, how does this work again?
I already gave everyone their upgrades.
Oh, okay, so fantastic.
Laura got her first banana sticker because she just joined today.
Oh, awesome. Well, that's great to hear.
Or no, February 11th.
February 11th. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, any parting words, Jake?
Enjoy the various fruits. And thank you again, everyone, for participating. Like, this has made my month, my tentative year. just so happy to see everyone participating in this, having fun.
Michael's on the top 5, right?
Yes.
Laura,
okay,
Michael Howe, Manifold, Athun, and Haley
okay.
W.
Great, Michael.
How often is
Ducks,
Draw Your Style
gonna-
Challenger published here, by the way? Dux is asking. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try to do this monthly, and whoever wins each month is going to be the subject of the next one. That's kind of what I want to aim for, unless there's some reason why we can't do it. This is our first month doing it, so it's and if you want to leave your Instagram here, that's fine. Yep, we have a pro self-promotion policy here on the server. Feel free to shout yourself out. Thanks to everyone who joined. Double thanks to everyone who submitted. Let's keep the good vibes going, and I will have more info out about the next Draw This in Your Style challenge from Huckleberry in the immediate future.
All right. Thank you, Pete.
Thanks so much, everyone.
And thank you, Justin, for organizing this.
Take care.
Bye.